Premier Wab Kinew says he has an idea where the first of Manitoba's proposed meth detox centres will go, and the location is familiar. CBC's Bartley Kivas joins us in the studio. And Bartley, where is this detox centre going to go?
Well, the Premier says it's planned for 190 Disraeli Freeway on the eastern edge of downtown Winnipeg. This is the same building where the province once proposed to place a supervised consumption site. Now, Kinew says it'll house a meth detox center to keep 20 people at a time off the streets.
I think about the emergency room at Health Sciences Center, when I think about kids walking home from school in some of these neighborhoods, when I think about seniors who've been targeted in random violence by people who are using meth, to me the justification is so strong for us to open this facility.
Now, this requires the legislature to pass an NDP bill extending the time people can be held in detox from 24 hours to 72 hours. The opposition PCs say they like that idea, but have questions about meth detox centers.
How many? Where are they going to be? Where does the staffing come from? What happens in rural Manitoba?
So at the start of the week, the government announced new climate change policy guidelines. Today, we heard something a bit more concrete from the private sector. What is that?
A carbon capture startup called Deep Sky announced plans to build a $200 million carbon removal facility in southwestern Manitoba. Now, Deep Sky has a carbon capture facility in Alberta. They're scouting for locations in Manitoba and plan to start construction next year. The province says it's not putting any money into this, but will change regulations to allow it to qualify for federal tax credits. The Premier says carbon capture tech is part of the climate change solution. Now, environmental organizations don't agree. In a statement, Manitoba's climate action team says the project brings a highly risky, expensive, and unproven technology to Manitoba that does not guarantee any benefits and significantly undermines the province's emissions reduction capacities due to its extremely high electricity consumption that should be used for other purposes.
Bartley, there was an apology today at the legislature. What happened?
Opposition leader Abi Khan apologized yesterday and again today for pointing his fingers at himself and emulating a firearm. Here's the apology and the reaction.
I apologize, unequivocally apologize for my childish behavior and gestures yesterday in the chamber.
I hope that this gives us all an opportunity to reflect on the responsibility, the great responsibility that we have as elected leaders.
NDP members were upset because children were present in the Ledge Gallery when Khan made the gesture.